Yo, haha, Miltnificent.
I've done so many different things on this channel where I like to look at futuristic products that'll be beneficial to certain people. So I'll inspect them, get my opinion, and see if it's something that could benefit you, right? Breezescape, cooling blankets, right? I don't care how humid your house is. If you're a person, you have a hard time sleeping at night especially when the summer hours come in or the summer days kick in, and maybe your house is like really hot or something like that, and you're tossing and turning. Breezescape is a cooling material that basically will keep your body temperature where it needs to be, and you'll actually feel cool. I mean, I've had some of the best nights of sleep using this product. One futuristic product. Another futuristic product, um, Toros, right? Toros, their engineering concept, it's not just standard fan. The fact that you have like an air conditioning with, it's like an air conditioner with cooling plates. So, and the idea is that this kind of goes around your neck, but it regulates your body temperature. So no matter what you're doing outside, the chances of you like passing out, if that makes sense, it just diminishes like greatly just because you have something cooling you, typically in the areas where you need it, right? So then you look at what I'm wearing right now, right? The Kettle Mountain No Fry Sun Hoodie, right? This has UPF 30 plus, so it's blocking sun rays, right? It keeps me cool. Some people saying, "Are you hot?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not hot," because this is what you want to wear if you want to protect yourself from the sun. And it just feels good, the breathability, stuff like that. So when it comes to futuristic stuff, and I'll even throw in Solsfang, like their heated boots, for me to go outside, no matter how cold it is, it could be snowing, and my feet still feel fine. And I'm regulating my body temperature. So the whole point is when it's something that's futuristic that I feel like could be beneficial for people to use, I'm gonna try to put it on the channel. In this case, you see a lot of shoes, right? There's certain shoes that I like just because of style, certain shoes that I like just because of comfort, and certain shoes that I look at that just you'll pay for, but it'll last you a long time. So we started to look at the Nike React X Rejuvenate series, both in the sandals, both in the slides, and there's benefits to that. Of course, the whole Yeezy thing started with the whole foam, wearing foam shoes and sandals, and people were like, the concept was weird at first, and then more people realized how comfortable it was and how, for some, it actually fixed their posture. So now Adidas basically, and I say Nike too, like a lot of companies are now doing 3D print. And for some reason, these polyurethane material like 3D print, especially the Climacools from Adidas, this was the most frustrating shoe to try to get at retail. Mainly because when it first released, it was it was in a beta project, right? So you would put your pre-order in. If you were selected on the wait list, you got a notification, boom, we selected you, you're gonna get this. Fast forward to this year, I want to say around early January, February, they came out with the Climacool again, right? And it again frustrating again because you're like, oh my god, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to compare it in terms of density. I'm trying to compare it in comfort, things of that nature. So you fast forward, and today was a release of. I'm not sure it's going to be the last one. It was more of a wider release of the Climacool. So you had different places releasing it. Even if you went on Adidas, I think it was on the Adidas app, but then they moved it to the Confirmed app. And if you had level 4 access, you had a chance to pre-order it, and it tells you that it won't be shipped until like mid-July, if I'm not mistaken. But it was to my understanding that other stores were going to be getting it. It's a wider release. So your places like Dick's Sporting Goods, Finish Line, um, etc. So I think Hibbett Sports as well. We're going to get it as well. But some people were focused on Air Jordan 4 Rares. They're focused on actually tomorrow's release, which is the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. So there's so many different things going on. To me, as soon as I found out about the Climacool, I was like, I have to try to see if I can get a chance to get this, because the difficult part of getting something like this that's futuristic is my size, and I normally wear a size 13. This Climacool, from what I understand, if you get the right size, it feels extremely well. But I wanted to make a comparison video on the channel to see that, again, to compare the density. And Unfortunately, if you buy the Climacool, and I was told to at least go a half size up from your normal size. So I had to look for a 13 and a half, which is very hard to get in the Climacool series. Fortunately, I went on Dick's Sporting Goods, 10 o'clock today. Boom, there it was. Didn't think I had a chance. Ordered it, and it was good. And depending on when you watch this video, I was on Finish Line and saw some sizes available on there too if you wanted to try the $140 Adidas Climacool 3D print clog, I think is what they classified it as. So, comment below. Let me know. Did you know about this general release of the Climacool? I think more companies had access to this. And maybe, I don't know how it works in terms of production, but I know that it's easier to produce something like this versus a factory full of workers producing and making shoes and shipping them out. You have a 3D print machine. I don't know how fast they can print them, but you also need the polyurethane. You need the material. I think it's polyurethane foam, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but I'll know more as soon as I get it. I've seen some reviews, but there's certain things that I want to look at and kind of assess before I make my final judgment about which one or which material I felt like was the most comfortable, right? And I think every single futuristic design has its own way or has its way around certain people when they get a chance to get a hold of the Yeezy foam runners, the Nike React Rejuvenate series. I think, if I'm not mistaken, New Balance is doing their own thing. So you're seeing more of a futuristic approach to shoes and sandals and slides. Hey, this could be the future, and especially when it's at a cheaper price than your most standard shoes that you wear today. But comment below, let me know, did you know about the Climacool release today in a wider range? Were you able to attain a pair? Are you looking for it? I know I'm excited because, again, this was the freaking shoe that I was trying to get at retail, not resale, at retail, because I knew there's going to be a couple chances of getting this. I just don't know if this is going to be the last chance that you get a chance to get the off-white color before they start moving it on to different colors and different designs. We shall see. But your boy Miltnificent Man, the Adidas Climacool. We'll let you guys know when that comes in so we can do a full review and kind of break down what they did. I look forward to this. You know me. I love future. I am out. And you guys, stay blessed.